might be the wind, I don't know. What's that white stuff on that peak over there? Is that kind of some kind of stone?
Yeah.
Different type of stone. That's the sea lock. Oh, Bunnet's got his camera. Lost count already. Just another 20 to go. 30 to go, is it? I don't remember either. It's about 30, isn't it? I think.
So we're at the top of Neptune's staircase. Longest step lock system in the UK. 8 locks, 20 metres rise. Built in the 18th century.
19th century.
19th century. And yeah, that's us done for the day. We're going to do some fishing, just had some lunch. Let's go back to the boat.
And what's the name of this place? This is Banavie.
Banavie.
Yeah. Okay, let's get lunch. What do you suggest?
I suggest to go have lunch, then we come back, then we have showers, then we do some fishing here, and then this evening, after whatever we choose to have for food, maybe pelican, we go fishing somewhere away from the boat.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, so we'll put the tent up and then
Then we better get rowing.
This is the boat tent. So we're really motoring along today. We've got a good wind.
I can't believe how
and
fast Falcon Road, to be honest.
on the oars are next to you. We've got a good wind though. No, not really. Someone offered us a lift and it's really hard to say no. And we can just get to Loch Lochy much quicker. So we're now approaching Lochy, which is the last lock before we get into Loch Lochy.
And then we can take
There's not really much here. It's just the lock and I think it's a population of about 100 people. So he's just joking around because they offered us a lift and we didn't take it. We didn't take their tow.
No, we didn't.
Welcome to the lock. Okay, so we'll head for that. There's a beach sort of behind you. We'll pull in there. Okay, so we've camped in Loch Lochy after we've sailed about 8 miles maybe down Loch Lochy.
Yeah.
It was pretty windy, we got pretty wet. Michael's now really drenched through and we're both quite cold, and we set the tent up there. We've made a fire to try and dry out our stuff, and hopefully it'll light. Here goes, let's see.
And then the boat.
Yeah, we'll go to the boat in a bit and have some food. Good work.
Oh, I didn't think that gauze was going to catch, did you?
Yeah, I did actually. It was quite dry. Gauze is quite flammable. Okay, hopefully this can dry us out.
Oh my god, let's go.
Let's get some more wood.
Oh, let's get up.
Them seat covers are actually dry.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm drying my legs, because I can't go in.
But you have got spare clothes, right?
Yeah, I've got spare clothes, but I'm down to my last dry trousers.
You haven't got a garlic press, I've just realised. Ah, secret ingredient. I didn't tell you about. Voila!
Yeah, I think actually maybe the pub was just really early. No, it was where all those harbours are, but what I couldn't see was a pontoon.
Remind you of what?
Reminds me of having breakfast in a hotel.
What kind of hotels are you staying in?
I just think sometimes hotels have melon. Never say any time I really eat melon. What do you do with these pips?
You can think of this as a kind of a... You can think of this as a kind of hotel if you want. So what I suggest we do now is slightly self-paced. What? Maybe I'll start to... Yeah, get them open now. Get them open now. See if they go. This is a nice comfortable space to get them open. Ah, you've done it.
Yeah.
See the little hole? See the little hole?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's water going out, can you tell?
Yeah, and bits of shit.
Oh, a bit of boat that is. Fucking hell. That's a bit of the hull. Fuck. That's a bit of the hull, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they haven't got a hole around them.
That's actually quite nice to extent.
Fuck. What's up there again? Where are we coming? What's this? Fucking lag and locks.
Like apple, chase.
Michael gets very tired. row round the other side. I'll meet you there.
I'm going to pull you forward in a second.
Okay.
Right. Mind your eyes, etc., etc. Your feet. Get a big left of you.
Ooh, we just nudged the back of the door. We fit, didn't we?
Yeah. No, that's just it.
This is Lag and Locks. Which lock number is this?
We think 14.
Okay. That's it.
It's hot.
It's good for drying out after yesterday.
Drying. Everything is drying out. Look, I'll put my shoes on the front to dry.
Imagine yesterday Michael was shaking and we had to bake a fire.
Now I'm sweating. I'm getting sunburned.
I think I'll be able to hand line in a pike.
Catch a pike. This counts as your.
Wow, this place is really amazing. It's completely calm. Oh, that must be for us. Fuck.
You don't need to look. Just go as efficiently as possible.
Aim in the middle.
I am aiming to the middle.
No, Michael rows.
Now we're on the lock, the open water. We need the real strong rowers in there.
Well, the
And
ones-
also, we can let Paul steer because
there's more space for him because he tends to hit things. So there's plenty of space in here. Have you been practicing?
No. Sea scout.
Last time we just kept going around in circles.
I've actually been rowing races. Yeah.
Kept that quiet for the last couple of years.
This isn't really exactly easy to row.
And on that way to Fort Augustus and Loch Ness.
But first, the World of Seven Heads.
Oh yeah, the Well of Seven Heads is where we're headed first.
Trusting course.
Okay, that's the well over there. We're just more up here. Don't know. They did actually find the body of. They did actually find 7 bodies, so it's not just a legend. More recently, they did an excavation.
Got to go down to the well.
Oh, can we go down?
Yeah,
No, that just goes down to the pontoon, I think.
No.
Oh, spooky! I'm not going in there. Oh. No, it's completely dark. Let's go up there. Come on, quick. Okay, so next stop is Invergary Castle. How long do you reckon it'll take us?
Are you rowing?
We're swapping out. You can row it. From Invergary Castle, you can row.
I hope it takes a long time. I'm tired.
So that's Invergary Castle then. That was the base of the McDonald's. So now we pass the castle. We'll head to the end of the lock. Michael's in the road to the end of the lock. Strong and powerful. Look at that. I did the first half, you do the second half.
I did the first half to the 7 wells. Well of the 7 hairs.
Yeah, that was the start of the lock, that was into the start. Whoa, some waves here. Okay, 10 seconds of intensive rowing and then I'll take over. I'll count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feels like you're pulling the boat out of the water. Good work, that's it, you're done. Okay, I'll take over. One last bridge before Fort Augustus. Let's hope it's still open. Really hard rowing here, isn't it? I can see the wind is a strong wind and a bit of a current. If the bridge keeper's not there, then I don't know what we're going to do. We'll be stuck. Okay, I can't see the bridge keeper actually. I'll go and have a look. We'll moor up and I'll go and have a look. Okay. And if not, we'll have to. The lock keeper doesn't look. The bridge keeper's not there, but nor is our mast. We've taken the mast down. Let's see if we can row through. Do you think we can do it?
Yeah. I just lost my phone in the lake as well, in the canal.
All of the footage.
A lot of good footage is gone. So this movie, I can tell you right now, would have been a lot better.
It's down there somewhere. Just mark it with that bridge. Just to the right of that bridge. His phone is dropped in a waterproof bag, so it's 2.5 meters deep. We've worked out.
We can't find it.
Hey presto, we're the other side of the bridge, and the mast is there. There's Michael, he's here too.
Still sad about my phone. Let's go.
The phone is in 2.5 meters of water, the other side of that bridge.
With lots of footage.
So this lock actually does have a name, Kalaki Lock.
And it turns out there was another one after this anyway.
Is it? How far along is that?
Halfway between here and Fort Augustus.
Well, it's quite peaceful actually, no one here.
There's the swing bridge. There's the lock.
So we'll have to wait until, I don't know, 8:30 maybe?
Yeah,
The lock keeper won't be here.
Waiting down here.
We'll just have to camp here. Well, we missed the, there was the extra lock, but on the other hand, you've got to do some fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your waterproof trousers on. Let's go to Fort Augustus.
Okay.
Highest point of the lock. It's all downhill from here.
you want to know some? Do you want some information?
Yeah.
What?
What lock number is this?
14. 14. Kalockie Lock. The highest lock on the Great Glen.
Ah.
So this is the first lock we're going down. Down into the bottom of the lock. Falling.
I think you shot the ladder.
This is lock number 15. Oh yeah, it's round this bend. I thought it was a bit further than that, but there's a lock. It's loads of boats. As most boats have seen all trip.
Yeah. Well, it's best. I think this is popular.
Okay, I suppose we've have to find somewhere to moor up. Go and talk to the lock keeper.
Have lunch first.
Okay. Are you getting a couple of oranges in?
Yeah, there's only one good one.
There's loads in there.
That's the second.
How do you know if it's good?
I can just tell.
Just take the oranges, just take one.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to tell.
Just anyone will do for me. Just choose one that looks like a round orange. Oh my goodness. Just fucking hell, Michael. What makes a good sweet for the boat?
Wine gums.
Is that all we've got? One bag of wine gums?
You've got wine gums, I've got jelly babies.
Okay. Quick, she's going to shut the lock. Oh right, you have to cast away, okay? Okay, I think we've made it.
Okay.
I think we made it, but the last set of locks coming up. I forgot the number.
16, 17, 18, 19.
Fort Augustus.
Loch Ness, here we come.
Port of call, really, into the final lock, Loch Ness.
Nope.
Yeah, I won't miss going through these. The first one is a kind of novelty, but the novelty wears off pretty quickly. It's good to have a rest.
You're going to be rowing out under the clock as well in a minute.
Yeah. We saw the last ones go through. He was kind of shouting, go, go, go. What were you just saying?
I was saying I don't envy Paul's pressure row that's coming up. I don't think I'd want to do it, to be honest. Even though I am the stronger rower, I don't have the bottle.
What's the bottle? What's the pressure?
To get under this road bridge as quickly as possible with hundreds of people that are not hook and oar.
On a major road full of traffic.
Major road, yeah. So Paul's quite steady, so we should be alright.
Let's hope it goes. Good luck to him. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah,
And
this is it.
we're setting sail tomorrow, aren't we?
And tomorrow we're setting sail. We're already anchored right at the head of the lock, actually perfect condition to get going.
Yeah, and everything's drying out at the moment because it's so
Everything's drying
sunny.
out. This is basically our penultimate stop, and we're going to head into the lock tomorrow and see where we end up.
See if we can find somewhere to anchor.
Yeah, exactly.
Last anchor.
And take the boat out.
Find a slipway.
That's exactly right. What do you think?
It looks a little brighter, doesn't it?
Can't even see the end.
So we can't even see where we're going to go to.
No.
Not even on the horizon. Whoa, do you see those jump?
I'm ready.
Ready to work.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep, I'm ready. What? Yeah, we're going that way. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite nice we've got a reef like this. When there's a gust it kind of speeds us up and it doesn't fuck like this. Like then. Fucking hell, look at them ones behind us. So where the river joined the lock, we hit the bottom. It's very shallow on that point there. Hit the bottom and then got in a bit of a mess really because it's really gusty and stuck in the gusts. Couldn't steer or anything, and so we kind of got blown down to that wall there, and we've pulled the dinghy here. Really gusty and windy out there. It's like the sea. There's Michael. Have you found your land legs yet? I'm like rocking about like.
I haven't felt that bad actually, because I think we have been off the boat more than last time.
If I close my eyes I still feel like, oh, sick.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you disappointed to be out of the boat?
No. I'm relieved.
You're relieved?
I
Yeah.
thought we were going to be in the water. Oh, that's alright. It's not that.
Windy conditions.
Very windy.
We're not good enough to do that.
We're not competent enough on it.
No. Gusty. And we've been sleeping in the dinghy for too long.